On screen text, let's move. Feelings.
Welcome back. I'm Gabby, and today we're going to be talking about feelings. Everyone experiences feelings. Kids have big feelings just like adults. Everyone gets frustrated, excited, nervous, sad, jealous, frightened, worried, angry, and embarrassed at times. You might not always have the words to talk about how you are feeling, or sometimes you might communicate your feelings in other ways. Some people express their feelings through facial expressions, through their body, their behaviour, and play. Sometimes they may act out their feelings in physical or inappropriate ways. Sometimes your friends or family may express their feelings without saying it out loud. This can make it difficult to know how they feel in a situation. They may be excited, nervous, or uncomfortable. If you're ever unsure how someone is feeling, it's okay to ask them, "How are you feeling?" or "What are you thinking about?" Here is part of a story called Be Kind by Pat Zillow Miller. Tanisha spilt grape juice yesterday, all over her new dress. Everyone laughed. I almost did too. But my mum always tells me to be kind, so I try. I don't think it worked. I said, "Purple is my favourite colour." I thought Tanisha would smile, but she ran into the hall instead. What do you think Tanisha is feeling? I think that Tanisha felt a little bit embarrassed and maybe sad. Why might she be feeling that way? I think that Tanisha might have been feeling that way because everyone laughed at her when she spilt her drink. This would have made her feel embarrassed. And when no one came to help her or to see if she was okay, she probably also felt a little bit sad. What would you do if this were you? If I was Tanisha, I would maybe ask for some help cleaning up the grape juice. It's never nice when someone is laughing at you. You can also find your friends to come and help you. It is important for you to learn the emotional skills to be able to identify, express, and manage your own feelings. Some people like to exercise when they're angry. Other people like to be in a quiet place by themselves. Some people like to jump up and down when they're happy. Other people like to tell their friends and family what made them happy. Here are some different ways you can act on your feelings so that you can keep them in your toolbox to use when you need to. You can ask someone for help, explain the problem, listen to music, say it, don't do it. You can say, "I'm mad," instead of throwing something. Tell a trusted grown-up, take a deep breath, do some exercise, think of a different way to do it, relax and try again, walk away and go to a quiet space, ask for a hug from a safe adult or a trusted friend. Do you do any of these things when you're having big feelings? When I have big feelings, I like to go for a run with my headphones in or give my dog a cuddle. You might have heard of the zones of regulation. This is using the traffic light colours of red, yellow, green, and blue. The idea of this is to help people understand their feelings and emotions. The green zone means that you're feeling calm and alert. This zone means that you feel as though you have control over your feelings and emotions and are able to engage in activities as your level of alertness is ideal. For example, feelings you may feel in this zone are happy, calm, and focused. The yellow zone is a more heightened state of alertness, and you may start to experience feelings and emotions become more elevated, but there is still a sense of internal control. Feelings in this zone can include frustration, stress, fear, anxiety, excitement, silly or wiggly. Being in the red zone means you might not be able to control your actions or words. You could be feeling many things, such as anger, rage, terror, or complete devastation. The red zone can be described as an extremely heightened state of alertness. When you're in the blue zone, you are feeling a low state of alertness. You may be feeling down, sad, sick, tired, or bored. No zone is a bad zone, and you may experience all of them at one time or another. Sometimes you might feel of them all in one day. It is good to be able to recognize for yourself what zone you're in, identify your feelings, and use the tools you have in your toolbox to get back into the appropriate zone for the moment. You may be in the yellow zone and feeling frustrated. This may be when you need to take a deep breath, relax, and try again. Or maybe you're feeling sleepy in the blue zone and need stimulation to wake up and get going. If you don't need to do anything, you may be okay to stay in that zone. Remember the list of tools I read out earlier. It's a good idea to group these into different zones. So, for example, when you're in the blue zone and feeling lazy and you need to do some chores around the house, maybe taking a shower could wake you up and get you moving. Or if you're in the red zone and feeling angry about something that happened at school and you need to do your homework, you could do some exercise, have a swing or squeeze a stress ball. What's most important is that you can work out what zone you're in, what zone you need to be in, and what tools will help you get there. By learning healthy ways to express and cope with feelings, you are more likely to be empathetic and a supportive friend, perform better at school, have strong relationships with your family and friends, have good mental health, be more resilient, and feel more confident. These are all important attributes to have as you become an adult.
On screen text, let's move. Strength session. Hayley performs the exercises on a foam mat in a gymnasium.
First, we're going to do some exercises for your core or tummy muscles. The first is a modified sit-up. This is a great way to move your whole body and to warm up for our strength session. Lie on your back on your exercise mat with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Put your hands on the front of your legs on your thighs. Tuck your chin to your chest and slowly bring both hands up to your knees, tightening your tummy muscles. Lie back down again. Repeating this 6 times. Tuck your chin, hands up to your knees, and down. That's 2. And 3, slowly down. And 4, all the way up to your knees. And 5, tuck your chin to your chest. And last one is 6. Now, this time we're going to cross our hands to our opposite knee. So with your left hand, slide it up your right leg to your right knee. Your other hand should stay on your shoulder. That's 1. We're doing this 5 times. And 2. Up to your knee. 3. 4. And you've got 1 more. 5. Now swapping to your opposite side. So your right hand to your left knee with your other hand on your shoulder. That's 1. Making sure your chin is tucked before you sit up. 2. And 3. 2 more. 4. Last one. And 5. Great work. We're now moving on to tabletop balance. This is a great way to work your core strength and body reactions. Both are needed for safety with all activities. We're going to do this in sitting. Grab your balance disc, foam, or a wobbly pillow to sit on. If you're in a wheelchair, you can put this underneath you and still do this exercise. Place your feet on the floor in front of you, bent at the knee with your feet flat. Slowly take your hands away from supporting you, bringing them straight in front of you, beside your knees. We have 3 progressions for this exercise, so if this is too easy, keep watching. Progression 2. Keep sitting how you are with both hands out in front of you and slowly take 1 foot off the floor into tabletop like we did in our Pilates video. Great job. Hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot down on the floor. We're going to swap legs. Hands out in front, lifting up your other leg, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if this is still too easy, we're going to move on to progression 3. Try to take both hands in front of you and both feet off the floor. We're going to do this for 10 seconds. So both feet off the floor, holding. 8, 7, 6. Great work. If you need to, you can put 1 foot down on the floor to get your balance. And back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. We are now going to move on to our arm exercises. If you're in a wheelchair, you can stay seated for these exercises, but you will need your hand weights. If at any time the hand weights are too heavy, or if you have any pain, please pause the video and take a break. We are going to do some bicep curls. This is working the muscle on the front of your arm above your elbow. The Incredible Hulk has huge biceps. Sit on a chair, holding a dumbbell in each hand with an underhand grip, with your palms facing up towards the ceiling. Keep your back nice and straight and your shoulders back. Relax your arms down and extend them with your elbows close to your sides. This is the start position. Keeping your upper arm still, bend your elbows and curl the dumbbells upwards in a smooth arc until they reach your shoulder level. Hold for a count of 1 as you squeeze your biceps. Return to the start position down. We're going to repeat this 10 times. And up, 2, and 3. Remember, up and hold, and down. That's 4. 5 halfway. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. We just did 10 reps. We're now going to have a short break and then perform another set of 10 reps. This means we will have done 2 sets of 10 reps. So starting again, hands by your sides and up and down and up, 2 and 3. Great work. That's 4. 5 and halfway. 6, 7, 3 more to go. 8, 2 more, 9, and 1 more is 10. Great work. Next, we're going to work on our shoulders. Sit in a chair with your back straight, arms out to the sides with your shoulders and elbows at 90 degrees, holding your weights. You should look like a scarecrow. Your dumbbells should be parallel to the floor. By the way, I have a scarecrow joke. Why did the scarecrow get an award? Because it was outstanding in its field. Push both weights simultaneously upwards until your arms are fully extended, straight in the air, in line with your shoulders. Carefully lower the dumbbells back down to the starting position. Be sure to keep your core strong and your lower back connected to the back of the chair at all times. Repeat this 10 times. And up and down. Don't let your elbows drop too much. We want to keep our arms nice and strong. That's 3. Tummy nice and tight. 4. Straighten those elbows. 5. And 6. Keep the elbows up. 7. Raise the roof. 8. 2 more. And 9. 1 more. 10. Good job. We're going to repeat this another 10 times, doing our second step. Starting position and pushing up, that's 1. And 2, looking strong. Don't let those elbows drop down too much. This is 4. Straightening the elbows, great, that's 5. 6, you should feel it in your shoulders. 7. 8, 2 more. 9, 1 last one. 10, great work. Now we're going to work on our back muscles. They're very important for our posture. Often children and young people with a vision impairment have poor posture because they lean forward to see things properly, such as books. We're going to do something called IYTW. This is a series of movements to help strengthen the small but crucial muscles of the upper back and shoulders. If you're in a wheelchair, you can still do this exercise in sitting. On your exercise mat, lie down on your stomach and extend your arms out in front of you, forming the letter I, with your thumbs towards the ceiling and your head lifted off the ground. Kind of like Superman. Try to lift your arms by squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. They will not move much, but you should really feel that squeeze. Slowly lower your arms down and repeat this 4 times. 2, slowly lower and up. 3, slowly lower. 1 more time and 4, slowly lower. Now we're going to form the letter Y with your thumbs still up towards the ceiling. Your hands should be diagonally out to the sides and still straight. All movements should be coming from your shoulder blades. Squeezing them together, lifting up and slowly lower down. That's 1. We're doing it 4 times. 2, slowly down. 3, and down. Last one, 4, and down. We're now going to form a T with your palms turned towards the floor and arms straight out by your sides. Again, lift your arms by squeezing your shoulder blades together. Slowly lower down. That's 1. We're doing it 4 times. 2, slowly down and up. 3, slowly down and 1 more. 4, and down. Finally, we're doing the letter W with your palms towards your sides in your scarecrow position from overhead press. Shoulder blades together, lifting 1 and slowly down. 2, slowly down. 3, and 1 more. 4, and down. If this is too easy or you like a challenge, you can do this with the exercise ball under your chest with both feet on the ground. Roll onto the exercise ball with both feet still on the ground and make sure you're stable enough to take both hands off the floor. Starting again with your eye, thumbs towards the ceiling, Superman position, drawing your shoulder blades together. This time, don't put your hands back to the ground. Relax your shoulders slightly and lift back up. This is called a pulse. A pulse is performing the top half of the movement, making your muscles work harder because they aren't getting a break. Great job. Hayley's doing this 10 times. 8, 9, 10. And we're going to move on to Y. Arms diagonally out, thumbs towards the ceiling. 2, 3, drawing the shoulder blades together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Moving on to T, arms straight out to the sides, reposition if you need to. 2, 3, 4, shoulder blades together, chin tucked. 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Last one, W in your scarecrow position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Now we're going to work on our legs. Our legs have some of the strongest and largest muscles in our body. First, we're starting off with squats. With your feet shoulder width apart, stand with your dumbbells at your sides, with your palms facing each other. Keep your back nice and straight, facing forward, and squat down until your thighs are parallel to the floor, like you're about to sit down in a chair. Pause for a second and return to standing. We're going to do this 10 times. Slowly down, pushing through your heels and up, that's 2. Slowly down and up, that's 3. Like you're sitting down in a chair. 4 and 5. Great work. 6. More than halfway. 7. That's 8. 2 more. That's 9 and 10. If you need a little break, you can take a break, but we're going to go straight back into 10 more, making this our second set. Slowly down, making sure you're looking straight ahead with your chin up. And 2, 3, bottom out like you're sitting in a chair. 4, and 5, that's halfway, nearly done. 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, lucky last 10. Great work. Moving on to calf raises. You will need a step for these. Place the step in front of the wall and hold onto the wall for stability. Stand up onto the step on the balls of your feet with your heels off the edge. Keep a straight back and a tight core. Lightly touch your fingertips on the wall in front of you for balance. Bring your feet to be hip distance apart. Focusing the tension in your calf muscles, slowly raise yourself up onto the balls of your feet. Pause at the top of the movement and slowly lower down your heels, returning to the start position. We're going to repeat this 10 times. Up, that's 2, slowly lower your heels, and up, 3, slowly lower down, making sure you're coming right up onto your tippy toes. That's 4, halfway, 5, great work. Light fingertips on the wall, 6, and up. Slowly down is 7, up and hold, 8, 2 more, 9, and one last one is 10. Great work. If this is too easy, we're going to repeat this exercise on one leg and then repeat on the other leg. So stepping up onto the step, only using one leg, taking your heel off the edge, dropping your other foot to the side, fingertips on the wall. We're going to do this 5 times. So up, that's 1, dropping the heel down, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to swap legs now. So stepping up onto the step, dropping the other heel off the edge, up and 1, 2, 3, 2 more, 4, up and 5. Great work. To make this harder still, and our last progression, you can add one hand weight to the opposite hand of the leg doing the calf raise. So doing our progression 2 again, stepping up onto the step with one leg doing the calf raise. So if your right leg is doing the calf raise, the left hand will be holding the weight. Gently holding the wall, 5 reps. 4, last one, 5, and swapping over, having the other leg on the step. Gentle fingertips on the wall. 5 reps. 3, 2, and last one. Great work. This is our calf raises seated option. Sit in a chair with your back straight and shoulders back. Keep your feet planted about shoulder width apart. Rest each dumbbell upright on the top of each thigh, just above your knee, so they're facing upwards. When you're ready, slowly raise your heels as if moving up onto your tiptoes. Continue to push through the ball of your foot, briefly hold, and slowly lower back down. We're going to do this 10 times. Up and slowly down. Up onto your tippy toes, slowly down. Great work. Make sure you're pausing at the top, slowly lowering down. That's 5, keep going. 6, 7, up and 8, slowly lower down. 2 more, 9, and one last, 10. Great work. We're now going to do an exercise for our muscles in our bottom. We're going to use our TheraBand and a chair. Start by sitting down on your chair or on the exercise mat and grab your resistance band. Keeping the band flat and not bunched, place it just above your knees and wrap it around both of your legs. If you're in a wheelchair, you can remain seated and start with your knees shoulder width apart. Slowly draw your knees apart, making the band tighter, and hold for a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. slowly bringing your knees back to the starting position. Make sure you keep your feet flat on the ground and your back up, straight, chin up. And out, slowly in. We're repeating this 10 times. That's 2 and 3 and out. Hold, slowly in. That's 4 and 5. Keeping your back nice and straight, drawing your tummy muscles in. 7. That's 8. 2 more, 9. For everyone else, it's time to stand up and have your feet shoulder width apart. The band should be taut, but not uncomfortable. Bend your knees slightly and move into a half squat position, like you're about to sit down on a chair. Keep your feet in line with your shoulders, face forward, and keep your body weight evenly distributed over both feet. Maintaining this position, shift your weight over your left leg and take a step with your right towards the right. We're going to take 3 steps towards the right, staying low and moving sideways like a crab. Keep your hips level during this movement. Your back should be nice and straight, not rounded. Now moving back towards the other direction. Slowly shifting your weight to the left side, taking small side steps to the left. And standing up nice and tall, shaking out your legs. Take a little break. We're going to repeat this, moving towards the right side again. And right, 1, 2, 3, moving back towards the left, stay low, 1, 2, and 3. Great work. Slowly lower down. We're moving on from our second to our third set, moving to the right, 2, 3, back to the left. Keep moving, bottom down. This time we're not standing up before our 4th set, moving back to the right, 1, 2, 3, stay low, 2, last one, 3, and standing back up. Now safely sit down and remove your TheraBand, taking it off both your legs. Great work.
Vision Australia logo. 3 blue linking ovals on a yellow background.
Vision Australia.
Blindness,
low vision,
Opportunity.